Good morning, FlossTube friends. I have been away too long. And as I often say when I've been away too long, I am very sorry. It's just life gets crazy. And I'm afraid every time I make a resolution to come more often, I come less often. So no more resolutions. I hope you are well this weekend. It is February 13th, so tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all who celebrate. And we here in Texas are in the middle of a winter storm, crazy weekend. It has been bitterly cold and only getting colder. By Monday night, it is supposed to be 0 degrees Fahrenheit. We never have weather like this. Terrible issues with wrecks, and it's just not been a good end of the week. But we are grateful to be able to be home. We have everything we need, and it means there'll be some extra stitching time, I think, which I'm grateful for. So much to share today. If I had come sooner, you would have seen some of this in process, but I'm just glad to say hello and to catch you up on what I've been doing. And again, hoping that it finds you in a good place, safe and warm if you're in the northern hemisphere, and cool and comfortable if you're in the southern. So we have a finish, yay! And I cannot tell you how excited I am. Every finish I get this year is going to be a big celebration because, as you know, I have way too many whips. So we are down 1 whip, yay! This is my Victoria and Albert collection. It is a DMC kit by the artist D.H. Durrell, and this design is called Myrtle. I could not find the big envelope that the pattern came in to show you the kit, but if you look on the DMC website, they have it. If you look on the Royal School of Needlework in Britain, it is also on that website. Several places carry it. It is done on a 14 count Aida with, of course, DMC floss. The hoop is included for framing. That is on my list to get done ASAP, to get this in the hoop and get the back properly laced, I guess, and then put some felt on the back. Just thrilled to have this ready and to enjoy these beautiful colors. Now, I have to tell you, I'm filming in a different position today with a different camera. So if things are a little wonky, you'll have to let me know. But I want to call your attention to this pink flower right here. I hope you can see. You know, I had bragged that I had not had to frog on this piece. People, I stitched, I'm kidding you not, the whole pink flower way over here, far out of place, and apparently was so zoned out each time I sat down to stitch on this that I did not even notice how badly the positioning of the flower was, how badly positioned it was. So I spent probably 3 or 4 nights ripping out said pink flower. I'm going to learn to never say, I haven't had to frog. I haven't had any trouble. But I got it all ripped out and I put it back in safely. Now I am back to the kind of cross stitching I used to do when I was young and a little bit smarter. And that is to double and triple check the position of something this large with other motifs around it. I know this, but I just don't think about it. Goodness gracious. Anyway, hopefully next video I'll be showing you this in the hoop, all ready to go. Then I had another finish, but it is a crochet finish. If you happen to be my nephew Michael, don't watch this part. This is a surprise for a brand new, soon to come sweet baby, and I have finished the baby afghan for that sweet baby. This dear couple got engaged in Scotland, and so my sister, who is the grandmother, said that they wanted some things that reminded them of that precious Scottish engagement, something Scottish, or close to that for the new baby. And when I saw this yarn, I thought, oh, this is it. The heather of the Scottish countryside, and then the differing colors of blue. So this is ready to go to the new family. It is a smaller afghan because I ended up using the yarn that I had balled and ready to go, and this worked, so I did not add more from another ball. This is the usual border I do with the single crochet for several rows. But isn't that going to be a sweet covering for that brand new baby? And I don't know if I would ever have selected these colors, but I'm just thrilled with how that turned out for this particular sweet family. Okay, Michael, if you're there, you can come back on. I think I've already spoiled your surprise, but anyway. Now, my other projects have been limited because I am trying so hard to get more finishes and to work consistently on something if it is going well and if it is still calling to me. So, what I'm going to show you are two big pieces that I'm working very diligently on, and then my little small piece, which I'm reaching for, please excuse me. That is for my son for his birthday, and I obviously don't have it ready because his birthday is next week. This is the hands-on design, coffee, a hug, and a cup. But I have made some good progress. This is where I am. You can see I've got the coffee beans done here on the bottom, and I've got the words here. So I just need to finish the cup itself. And then I need to do just a row up here and more coffee beans. It's so close, really. I just need to do it. This is on a 32 count linen from, I believe from Hobby Lobby. And I find, excuse me, that needle was falling out. I find that I have to be in a good spot for light to stitch that white in that small linen. So that's why this hasn't finished, because if I could do it in other spots in my house, it would have probably been finished. But this has to be right under my light with the best of lighting. But I think he will enjoy this. And as I had told you, I hope to frame it in a similar fashion to what you see on the chart itself or on the promotional photograph. Just something fun for him since that is his job. All right, let me show you the two big projects. So you know that I started Pandemic, I believe on New Year's Eve. Was that what I did? And I had chosen the DMC variegated Delft Blue floss. And I believe that number is 121. I am almost finished with page 2. So that will be my goal this week, to finish page 2 and bump on over to page 3. Now, there was some frogging here. Let's see, where was that? Now my brain has totally forgotten where I had the trouble. Oh my God, okay, here it was. The positioning of this motif, which is going to go over into page 3, but I had to frog some of that to get that in the right position. Not too much frogging. But I have to tell you, if you have even considered starting Pandemic or any other long dog, all I can say is jump in with both feet. When you are stitching these motifs, especially these geometric designs, you are in a zen. You're just in a zone and you don't want to put your needle down. One night I was stitching on this and I almost fell asleep sitting there stitching, which I guess would be good and bad, but it was that relaxing. And I think also in my case, I have selected a floss that does all the work for me. I'm not changing colors. So I didn't even have to think about what color things were. I just pull another thread and I'm going. Now I have tried to consider keeping the section dark if that's what I had started, or light if that's what I had started. So I have tried to consider that. But it's not the stitching where you have to check your symbol, check your number, be sure you're pulling the right color. So these Long Dog samplers are the best to stitch. I'm hoping Dankworth will come out soon because I miss my row of flowers in Dankworth, but I just stuck with this and got as much done as I could. I hope I've held this where you can see it. If you remember, it's on Hardanger fabric, 22 count, because I wanted to stay in my budget for that. And I have plenty of the DMC floss, so hopefully this whole huge piece will soon be moving into page 3. All right, now you all know that I have a Mary Queen of Scots that I have been working on for several years, and this is on my list for a finish for sure. This is Papillon Creations, Mary Queen of Scots. And I'm doing it on a beautiful linen that I don't know the color, but I believe it is a 32 count. I hope I can find the color for you before this is finished. And I have chosen a DMC red, which I also don't have here with me, but I've told that in my videos before. If you need to know, I'll be glad to look it up. Just ask me. So this is the one that has gotten the most attention since I saw you last after pandemic. I'm trying to decide the best way to hold this up because I had folded it to hopefully have you see everything. Give me a second. Okay, let's just see if we can do this. I'm not sure what you're seeing, but this is where we are. So I've been doing a lot of work on the alphabet, and those letters take some time, I have to say. But I've been working on moving up this way, but just the last couple of nights, and guys, I'm gonna hold it differently so you can see this. Hold on. This was the place I had the error right here. Let me hold that up. That motif in the middle there. I've gotten it frogged to the point where I can put back stitches in the proper place. But I also was able to stitch this motif, which is the corner, which I just love. That is beautiful. And you know, I love this new camera, but I don't like trying to show you. If you can see the border here, that's what the rest of the border will look like. And then the rest will go across here, just like that. So you see which part is finished and which part is not. And then I have the phoenix bird here finished. He had not been done. So he will kind of match, hopefully, the one over here. So I really think I will be able to finish at least the motif here in the middle at the bottom and move on across with this border and maybe get that corner done. And then I think I will go back up to my alphabet and work on that some more and then keep working on my border. I'm gonna have to look at this video and see if you saw any of that. This editing may be interesting, and I normally don't edit. My daughter had said she would help me. Anyway, lots of fun with Mary. No question about how much I love that piece and really want to see it finished and then take it to the framer. Now, I had some stitchy kindness this month. Won a giveaway, and also wanted to show you what I ordered for my sitting hoop, which is the Hardwick Manor embroidery hoop that has the seated part to it. Let me show you the hoop first, and then we'll go from there. So my hardware, right here, got stripped. It would not tighten anymore. So we were able to order 2 more of these screws, and we also ordered from the same company this beautiful 100% cotton twill bias tape because on the company's website, it advertises this for putting inside your hoop to make your tension better. And this is imported from France. It is really beautiful bias tape. So when these came in, I got this put on here and we were able to get back to normal tension with the screw that's now on the hoop. So I have been doing Mary on this and that has been perfect. I want to commend the company from whom we ordered. We actually ordered the hoop, the whole thing from them, as well as these accessories. They are in Houston, Texas, and it is called, or is it Austin? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I think it's Austin, people. I believe it's in Austin, but it is called Hoop and Frame. And their customer service is second to none. It is really amazing. So this is the little package that the twill tape came in. 100% cotton twill tape. We did get the 3/4 inch width because of the width of my hoop. The website is great about showing you that. And that twill tape came wrapped around this adorable little, almost looks like a bobbin that we would use for floss, but it was wrapped along there. And it is directly from France. The company, though, is called Access Commodities, but on the back it says made in France. And I'm thrilled with the results I'm getting. And then they also had packaged the little screws in an adorable little package just like this. And look what they sent me as a sample for some of their beautiful linen. This one is called Russian Tea Cake, and it's a 37 count. I don't know what linen I need except for the one for the old Scot, but oh people, if I could have you feel this, it is just the nicest linen. So I will definitely use them in the future for my linens. They also sell the Hands Across the Sea beautiful samplers. So if you ever need to, now you know what? That's not true. They do not sell the samplers. They sell the fibers. You can order the kit of the silks. And I believe you can order the kit for the DMC conversions. Anyway, check out their website, Hoop and Frame, and you will be pleased with their service. There is no question about that. I hope I can speak through the rest of this video. Okay, my daughter, who lives in North Carolina, who is the daughter I visited this summer with the twin baby girls, received a beautiful package from her husband's aunt, so that would be her aunt, of project bags that she had made. And my daughter Grace very graciously sent us 4 of these project bags, no, excuse me, 3, to enjoy because Pam, her aunt, had sent her 8. What a gift! People, I have never had a handmade project bag, and I am in love with these. So I want to show you. I don't know yet if she sells these or if she just does it for her near and dear, but I will give you that information if I hear back from her. I have communicated with her asking that question. But she puts the darling little charms on the zipper pull. I love this one. It reminds me of Brighton jewelry. And this is the one that almost has an Asian feel. You see the cranes, but it has the beautiful plastic, clear plastic front. And can you see that lovely purple contrasting fabric, which is exactly the color of the flowers. So here's that first one. I can't wait to put a project in it now that I've shown it to you. Here is the second, and look at the charms. And this one says field notes. So it's like you're doing a nature journal. And I love this one. Dogwoods and birds. Are those little chickadees? Oh my goodness. And look at the contrasting fabric on that one. She just has a gift for this. Then the other one is the one my youngest daughter is going to use, and this has her name all over it. This is from Paris. And look at the front with the fleur-de-lis. And then this one says, do what you love. with the tassel. Aren't they beautiful? We were beyond thrilled. Pam, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot wait to see the ones Grace still has. And please let me know whether you're going to be selling these on Etsy or if they're just for your family. But we are so thrilled that we are extended family through Grace and Taylor. Thank you so much. They are so beautiful. Then I participated in a giveaway that Molly West, Sensible Stitcher, had done, and I won. I was so surprised. This is my first Blackbird Designs, and this is the book Sewing Club. It says it has 16 projects, but I have had so much fun looking at this. And as I said, it's my first of those designs, so I cannot wait to choose one. I'm thinking right now that if I get another finish, I may start the one here on the bottom. It says, she works with willing hands in delight. I just love that so much. But there are other beautiful samplers. Look at this one. A lot of you may already have this book. And then smalls. She has some lovely smalls. That would be so sweet for gifts. A bag, look at the bag. So Molly, thank you so much. I have projects and more projects to enjoy in here, and I might get brave with my finishing. Let me show you this one. I wasn't gonna do a flip through because I know most of you have it. But this one is called Right Pair. Look at that sweet bird with the pink pear. So fun. I just have all kinds of fun here waiting for me. Last thing, I hope this doesn't cut me off. I am receiving, and I may or may not have told you this, from my son and his wife, a subscription to Just Cross Stitch. And this one just came this week. This is the April, or is it March? No, this is April. Look at that sweet robin with the Japanese magnolias. So I am loving spending time looking through these and marking the ones that I would like to do in the future. I think that robin is definitely calling. These are so lovely, and so far, at least 2 of them have had reproduction samplers. I was very surprised, and I'm not gonna show you all in here, but this is called the Alice Wetherell 1832 sampler. This was the original. But then, here is their reproduction. Isn't that lovely? So that has been so fun to get a Christmas gift every month in the form of a lovely magazine. Okay, people, let me know if the new setup is not a good one, or if there are ways that I can make it easier for you to see so that you can get a taste of what's going on around here. But thank you for your time today. Thank you for your support in the past, and please let me know what you're working on, how you're doing. And again, I hope to see you sooner, but no promises there. Take good care and let me hear from you. Bye for now.